You're listening to Quincast, where we have chats about audio erotica and empowerment through desire.
And we take you behind the scenes with the pros shaping the industry.
Settle in. Things are about to get spicy and uncensored. Oh my god, I feel so useless today.
Oh, you're not useless. I feel a bit timid.
Dang it, Kaza, you took the words right out of my mouth.
So we're useless and timid. What does that mean?
We're talking to
Useless timidity.
Here we are.
Right, that was really good. That was good, Smudgy. Nice.
Nice,
welcome.
Smudgy. Well, you'll remember, Cliticins, that we had Timmy on with Miranda Parker, and we thought it was time for a solo sesh, a true hit the spotlight on useless timidity.
A little solo action for Timmy.
Tell us a little bit about him, Jules.
Originally from New Zealand, but now living in Australia, Timmy has been creating erotic audio content for going on 3 years now. He started on Reddit before being scouted by Quinn to join their lineup in 2023, and he's been part of their VA roster ever since. He loves the art of voice acting and enjoys playing a variety of roles and accents.
And singing, of which we are going to get him to sing.
Yes!
I mean, come on. So he is in the Quincast studio waiting room. Shall I let him in?
Oh, go on then. Come on in, Timmy.
Come on, Timmy.
Hey, Timmy.
Hey, how's it going?
How you doing, Timmy?
I'm good, thank you. How are you guys?
Doing good.
I want to go to bed. It's too late.
Oh, it's 9 o'clock. He's up at 6 a.m. Listen.
Yeah, I want to go to bed too. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
See?
I want to go back to sleep.
Thank you.
No, I'm feeling pretty good. I've been taking this new ashwagandha supplement.
Ooh, yeah.
So it's like sleep with magnesium and stuff. So I'm feeling like I'm getting better sleep now.
How nice.
I need a bucket load of that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for coming back. We wanted to do a little solo sesh.
That's okay, no problem. Thanks for having me again.
Absolutely.
Very excited.
You know what we didn't ask last time, and I'm sure this is such an annoying question that you get all the time, but tough shit. Do you remember how you came up with the name Useless Timidity?
No.
Oh,
I don't.
excellent. Moving on.
Really?
It was years ago. On Reddit. I made it probably as a throwaway account for something. And then I just came back to it when I started making spicy audios.
It's so unusual.
Yeah, it was.
It deserves a very cool story. So you're going to have to just make one up at some point.
I will. I'll
Yeah.
write a backstory to it. It is so hard to say though, as I've learned by people trying to say it.
It's a little, it's a mouthful.
Much mouthy, yeah, for sure.
So if you go to like a
Timidity.
VA party, like say like Quinn invite you to one of their Quinn Olympic things or whatever, how do you introduce yourself?
Well, not to
Wow.
a Quinn party, because they'll know.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
yeah.
I think that's maybe why I haven't been invited to one, is because my
Is that what
name's
it
too long, Not really
Let's go,
the
Timmy.
best for yeah.
Useless timidity. Yeah, I can see that. I was a stutterer as a kid, so timidity would have been a real challenge for me as a kid. So,
Yeah, it's
I can
definitely a
see.
bit of a tongue twister. So
Mhm.
I'm thinking
Yeah.
of changing it, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Really?
Yeah, just to useless VA, because everybody calls me Timmy anyway. So
Okay.
I'm like, oh, it could be Timmy VA, but I think
Timmy.
useless VA, there are a lot of VAs who use their name in front of it. So I'm like, oh, I'll do something a bit different, but I don't know.
It sound like a Roman god, Utva. Just take the U
Utva.
to the T and the V, Utva.
That's how I
much.
sign all my invoices. Utva.
Utva.
Utfa. Oh my god, that's kind of cool, the Utfa. Okay,
Utva.
go with that.
So if somebody was having a look at all of your audios, which one would you want them to listen to first to introduce themselves to you?
Ooh, that's an interesting question, because I think there are some that are like kind of better not beginner audios, but better like introductory audios. And then I feel like there are some that are more Timmy, but are probably not as introductory. Like the one that's the most Timmy that comes to mind is how not to role play.
It was so
Because
silly.
all the
Oh my God.
all the stupid jokes I put in there. That's very like a look into
Great
Timmy's personality. And then I love a bit of acting. So actually, one I did recently, Making Amends with Whimsy, I think is a good one
Okay.
because it's like spicy, but it's got like the kind of acting side, but it's not like letting go levels of acting where I'm like crying and snotting into the microphone. It's a bit
Yeah.
more, it's a bit more like chilled out than that. Um, and then I think one of my older audios too would probably be like a good one. Like I think my most popular one is A Bad Idea still, even to this day, and that's one of my oldest ones.
Mm.
And I think that's probably a good like introductory point. I think if the listeners have decided it's popular, who am I to go against their opinion?
Exactly.
So
It's fair. That's fair.
yeah. So
But
I
you're right, that,
guess
that How Not to Roleplay would give the full Timmy experience.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, for sure.
I mean,
Maybe that can be like the second audio they listen to.
yeah. Yeah. So,
Can you like edit the tagline so it just says like the full Timmy experience? Because
right.
man,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
it is, yeah. Yeah.
All right, Timmy, welcome to the first portion of I Have a Question where you have to sing the response. Are you ready for it?
I think so. Yes.
You have to sing your response to us for this one, though.
Okay.
So, when you were a child, what did you want to be when you grew up?
Oh my goodness. I am what is that accent first of all? Excuse me. Um
Yeah, we're not
country.
playing Guess the Accent,
Yeah,
Timmy.
No,
yeah,
that
I
too. Good.
know. When I was a young boy, I wanted to, I wanted to be a stuntman in the movies or a chef in a restaurant. It's one of those two.
Love
Um,
it.
and to be honest, now being a full adult, looking back, I'm kind of glad I didn't end up in either because those are both hard jobs.
Yeah.
I think number one was Stuntman because I used to watch, all the movies with Jackie Chan and Jet Li, and I'm like, this is the coolest thing
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah. So with your acting, like if you became this big actor, would you have done your own stunts then? Like Tom Cruise?
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Oh,
That would have been exactly how it went.
you
I
could
mean,
have had it
come
all.
on.
Just saying. Could have had it all.
Could have had it all.
I know, rolling in the deep.
Ah, nice. Why didn't you sing it to me? I mean,
Yeah,
come on.
sorry, sorry.
Hey, we got My
It
Chemical
wasn't
Romance.
it
from
wasn't
Timmy.
phrased in
Come
the
on.
form of a question, so I don't know
Oh,
if I'm legally allowed to.
you're such a good rule
Yeah.
follower. Good job.
We don't have lawyers
Thanks.
here, Timmy.
Yeah.
Okay, cool,
What's the
perfect.
what's the most normal job you've ever had? Like the normal job, and how does it compare to this?
Yeah, probably the most normal job. I worked in marketing for quite a while.
Okay.
Um, I did a lot of video editing. I was like basically head of post, so anything that went through that end. So like the video editing, the sound editing, the color grading, which ended up helping me out a lot when I started doing this line of work because I had
Yeah.
experience with audio editing. And then before that, I worked in a calendar shop.
There's a shop just for calendars.
Yep. Yep. In New Zealand, there's a shop for calendars. And I remember this one guy came in and he said, is there a calendar I can put on my workbench? And he was kind of like a typical like tradie guy.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, sure, there's like stuff, like on cars or power tools. And he's like, no, on like a workbench. And I'm like, 19 years old. I'm not following. What is this? And then he was like, do you like have like nude calendars? And I was like, and I was like, oh no,
No.
we have a calendar full of Scottish guys wearing kilts called Kilty Pleasures that
Shut up.
we all took a copy of, all of the people that worked at the calendar store.
It's on
I
your wall
know.
right now, isn't it?
I'm looking at the April edition right now. Yeah.
Oh.
And are the rumours true? Is there a lot of freedom underneath the kilt?
Yeah, the bagpipes are out, let me just say that. Um
Love that.
yeah,
Nice.
we'll get the VAs from Quinn to do something like that. We'll do like a charity calendar, maybe not with kilts. I don't know. I'm like Irish, so I don't know if that lends itself super well, but
Well, I'm not sure being anonymous lends itself that well.
Well, you just do it from the neck
I could
down.
just crop the head out. It's
Okay.
fine.
Just crop the head out. It's all good.
I mean,
Yeah,
who
no
really cares
problem.
about their faces?
I know, you don't need that for a kilt.
Yeah.
Come
I
on.
feel
That was the least politically correct comment you've
no, I
ever
love
made.
it. No, I was gonna say I feel like some listeners have basically seen everything but my face, so
Okay, well, that just begs the question, doesn't it? Where do people see everything except your face?
um, X,
Ah,
Twitter.
okay.
I still call it Twitter.
It's
Oh,
Twitter. It's
same.
Twitter.
It's Twitter
but
forever.
No,
yeah,
it's Twitter because there's two
I've
T's in the
had,
middle.
but yeah, that's
Okay.
a little plug. I don't think I posted anything like that for a while, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's there.
Do you have some unique tattoos?
I do, yeah,
Okay, that was you. Okay.
yeah. Oh, self-report.
Yeah, right. Okay. The thigh tattoos, did you want to tell us about
Yes,
those?
sure. So I've got, I think all my tattoos are on my thighs actually. I've got a pair of I'm assuming you're talking about the tiger ones. I've got
Yeah.
a pair of red
Yes.
tigers on my thighs. I got them in Japan last year. It's very cool.
They're
I got
so
them all
cool.
in one setting,
Ooh.
which I don't know how good of an idea that
Oh
was.
my god.
Oh,
I
Did
remember
you?
sitting
How big are they?
they're about the size of my hand, maybe a bit smaller than
Yeah,
that.
they're pretty big.
I remember sitting through the first one going like, "Oh my God, what if I can't?" I'm like, I've come in fully with the intention of getting two. What if I tap out the first one and then I've just got like lopsided? Because I think the guy started on the side that I've already got my other tattoo on. So it's
Oh.
like I've got two on one, which wouldn't have been the end of the world, but I'm
Yeah.
glad I got them both.
Did you have any hesitation at all heading into this space?
Not really, because it was a little bit of an odd transition, I suppose, because I set out, just to make audios as like a hobby, really,
Hmm.
Hmm.
initially. And then when Quinn got into contact with me, I think I just started my Patreon. So I was just kind of coming to terms with the sense that I could make this a job or even just a part-time job. I didn't think it could be full-time at the time. And then I kind of got swept up in everything, and it was a lot of scaling things up and having to kind of meet deadlines per week now and dealing with like different sections of listeners and kind of catering to what specific sections wanted. Maybe like at times I was not hesitant, but I think there were just moments where I had to like keep my grip on what was happening. I'm like, okay, like this is basically what you're doing now. This is what you're doing
Yeah.
as a job, and there are going to be considerations that you'll have to make in the future that you haven't even thought of yet in terms of being in this kind of space. So
Yeah.
I was aware of that, but no, I don't think I was ever really hesitant about doing it. But I kind of just do this kind of thing without thinking, you know what I mean? I just dive into stuff and not think about
We've
it.
noticed.
Just
Yeah,
dive right in.
so
Nice. What do you think musical theater Timmy would think of Quinn Timmy?
he'd love it.
Yeah.
He would think he's so cool. Like I think I've always been quite like a open person sexuality wise. Like I've always
Hmm.
been comfortable talking about it with people. And he's like, "What, you get to like act for a job and do spicy stuff and people are actually like listening to it. It's not, you know what I mean? Like I
Hmm.
think he'd find it very cool, and then I'd be like, it is very cool. The amount of like admin and like day-to-day editing that you have to do in this, like it's not just doing the spicy stuff. So
Yeah.
he'd probably think it's a lot more glamorous than it is at times.
Yeah.
He was like, "Why aren't you a stuntman? What's wrong with
Yeah,
you?"
yeah, yeah. Stuntman chef. What, we can still do it. There's time to pivot. There's time to pivot.
That's right. It's not too late.
I know. Would musical theater Timmy have loved your song from your sound sessions audio?
Oh, for sure. I did that with like musical theater to me and mine. Music, like the entire first Panic at the Disco album is what I was listening to when I was like in musical theater stage. So absolutely he would have.
What made you like go for it? Like, with all the different ways that creators are participating in the sound sessions. What made you kind of go for like, I'm just gonna fucking go balls to the wall and do a song?
I think primarily ADHD, I
Oh
would
yeah,
say.
okay. Yeah,
Primarily,
Tracks.
fair.
I like yeah, I have that kind of hyperfixation ADHD where I'm like, this one element of what I'm doing has to be like 100%. I'm like, if you can't listen to this and not think it's like, because here's my thing. I'm like, if you listen to the song and you're like, I could listen to that outside of like a spicy setting, then that's the goal, I think.
Yes.
Done.
So that's kind
Done.
of the approach I took.
So we know you've got a voice, but in various different guises. But if I stood behind you in Starbiz, would I know it was you? Is this the voice that you would order your Starbiz with?
Probably, I'd say. Yeah, probably. Because that I'm always like, because I've like now that I'm doing a bit more acting outside of, spicy stuff, I'm always a little bit like nervous somebody's gonna recognize my voice.
Yeah.
Which I'm like,
Yes.
it probably isn't that big of a problem. Like I don't think it's, I definitely don't think I have that big of a sphere that it's likely to happen. But I think as an anonymous VA, I'm always a little paranoid about it. Like I won't even wear my Quinn headphones to the gym because I'm like, somebody's gonna know and they're gonna
Yeah.
recognize me, and then they'll see the thigh tattoos and put two and two together.
Because I had to talk about him on Quincast.
Yeah,
Damn
yeah,
it.
exactly.
Were you ever self-conscious? I mean, how most people hate their own voices. Were you ever self-conscious about your voice, or were you always like, I like it?
I guess I was a little self-conscious of it. I think you get that drilled out of you pretty quickly when you have to listen to yourself moaning on loop for 3 hours.
Yeah.
So,
Fair.
like I've been told before I started doing this kind of work that my voice was attractive at specific times, like when I woke up in the morning and it was very gravelly.
Mhm.
Sometimes there are days where I record and I'm like, I don't like how I sound because I'll like record it, in the booth. It'll sound like I'm like, yes, like come to me, do my bidding, and then I'll listen back and I'll be like, yeah,
Okay.
come to me, come and do my bidding. I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm just like not hearing it today. I actually have always before I record, I've got like a little ritual. I have like a little Vicks inhaler stick. I literally have it in my hand right now. Because my nose, I think I have like a deviated septum or something. My nose perpetually is kind of like blocked. So I always like use the inhaler stick before I go.
So other than the little stick that you said you use, like, are there any like true vocal warm-up exercises that you do?
I'll like do singing warm-ups in the shower.
Oh.
Because I think for a lot of it for me is like range kind of. I like going
Mm.
in. I think the more range I've kind of warmed up to have, the more inflection my voice will naturally have. So I'll do those and then just kind of a lot of like tongue twisters and like stretching out the jaw, kind of just making sure that everything's kind of flexible. Because especially when I'm reading from a script, I think if I'm improving, I feel like I can find the natural places where I'd stumble and like
Oh.
talking and it's okay. But when I'm reading a script, actually, I find that harder sometimes because there are specific lines I'm like, I physically cannot say this today. My mouth just won't let me.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So like a
Oh.
lot of limbering of the lips.
Well, to be fair, I have to stretch out the jaw sometimes for certain scenes that I do. But there's
Yeah.
nothing to do with vocal.
Yeah, exactly. It's useful multiple ways. No, I agree.
Yeah. And what would some of those vocal warm-ups sound like?
Yeah, can you give us a sample of like what you would sing in the shower or the tongue
There we
twisters?
go.
Yeah. In the shower, I'll do like back when I had a singing teacher, they did like I think it was from Les Mis. They like I'm not sure what the line actually is, but they do like a Hold on, let me take my headphone off so I can actually hear myself. Sorry. I just got a notification.
Nice.
I just got a notification from Zoom saying playing music.
You did not. Are you kidding?
See?
And
That's how good you are. It's like this is copyrighted.
but that's good for like kind of getting the lower range kind of nice and warm, and then I'll literally kind of talk like this, like holding my jaw, jutting it out in front of me for a little bit, just to kind of get my jaw nice and flexible. You can't see my face, thank God. But yeah,
No, but
stuff
we're
like that.
picturing your thighs. It's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
perfect,
sound
perfect.
like you're putting your teeth in, actually.
Yeah, and I am right now.
I thought
My
so.
dentures.
Yeah.
Right?
And there goes
Yeah,
50%
so-
of your subscribers.
Fine, guys. That's what because the thing with my subscribers is I feel like they fall into either one or two camps when I tell people that I'm 28. So either they'll be like, "Oh my God, you're like a child. Oh my God, or like how do I come to terms with this?" Or
Hmm.
people being like, "You're a DILF. Why are you not playing more DILF roles?" I'm like, excuse me, I'm not 30 yet.
You're 28.
Literally,
Jesus Christ.
drink a few years ago.
Yeah.
Like, relax, people.
Yeah, it's literally, yeah, honestly.
Still funny.
Dilf at 28. Jesus Christ.
I know.
28.
I feel like I'm
What
going
age
through,
are you a gilf?
I don't know. I feel like I'm going through twink death in real time. Like that's what the last few years have been. Like people going from, oh my God, he's such like, he's such a cutie patootie boy to like, okay, salt and pepper. Like just start moaning.
Salt and pepper. You're like, I'm 28. Come on.
Honestly.
No, because I have like gray, not fully gray, but I have grays in my hair. I've had them since I've been, I think, 23. And so my friends they're like, no, we like the salt and pepper look. And I'm like, okay, I see where you're coming from, trying to be supportive. That's not the way to, personally, for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not embracing the grey.
Call me Pepper with a sprinkle of salt.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it. Suddenly, retirement communities are like, we're spiking at retirement
Hey,
communities.
it's a good
Yeah,
pull.
our age demographic is now in the 60s. It's great.
You go to a retirement home and you have your headphones in your back pocket or something, and they're like, wait a minute, I recognize you.
Can you imagine that? A Quinn VA retirement home with you all in there with your headphones on.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it'll be like Woodstock never left. Honestly.
It would. Oh, it would.
Imagine the collaborations.
Imagine. Is there? I know we know you do a ton of accents, a ton of voices,
do.
which I still can't believe how good your American accent is. It's
know,
it's
amazing.
amazing.
Um, what accent request do you dread the most?
Anything from Europe that's not like British. Like I
Okay.
can kind of do Irish well, like Scotland, if you gave me a few hours, I could probably do a Scottish accent. Anything that is, Russian or German. I've said this one before. I've done one German accent ever in an audio on my Patreon, and I got multiple comments from people being like, "I'm German. Do we sound like this to you?" No, it was really
never did this again.
Nine.
an amalgamation of every Eastern European accent I've heard on like TV. Like, it was not good. So stuff like that. The hardest accent for me to do actually is like a convincing full Australian accent, because I don't think I have a Australian accent myself. I think I've got a bit of a hybrid, but I'm still closer to New Zealand at times, I think. Maybe not so much now, but definitely a couple of years ago, I would talk to people from Australia and they're like, "We can tell you're from New Zealand," but it's so close that I'm not sure what to change.
Can you give us an example? Because I thought they were exactly the same in my ears. So give me a line in a New Zealand accent and the same one in Australian.
So, like a good one for this is fish and chips. So
Okay.
New Zealanders would go like fish and chips, like so kind of like a U
Fish
fish and
and
chips,
chips.
Oh.
whereas Australians would go fish and chips, kind of like a higher I for it.
Okay, yeah, that's
Oh.
different. Wow.
Yeah.
Very different.
But then you got to think about stringing that together in a sentence at like normal talking speed, except it's every word with an I. It's not just fish and chips, it's every word with an I,
Oh.
All
basically.
right, well, what is your favorite accent then?
I like doing it. I quite like doing American because for me, Americans like you can do like a general American, and that for me is the easiest accent to do in terms of like I can do that really without thinking. One of my favorite things I did was in How Not to Roleplay. I went from an American accent to a Cockney accent, but I like slipped back from the Cockney into the American, being like, the American's my natural accent. Ah, ha, ha, ha. And I was like, that was kind of cool that I could do that. Like I felt I
Yeah.
like patted myself on the back for it. But there's also like specific styles of American you can do. You can do like the classic kind of, New Yorker
Hmm.
accent. I love like a like a good Louisiana drawl. I love a Louisiana. I need to do a Louisiana
That's a
vibe.
very specific accent.
It is very specific.
What is a
Yeah, but
Louisiana drawl?
so it's like a kind of southern accent, except it's like non-rhotic. So it's like closer. It's quite close to like people from Britain, Australia, and like don't pronounce their R's. So we say car instead of car. Louisiana people would also say car.
Where did you learn to do the American accent? Like, was it something you studied, or did you have like an accent coach?
I just watched a bunch of American shows and films and stuff. I mean, I think, when you've been watching them since you're a kid, you kind of can imitate it to a decent amount. And then the rest has just been like repetition. Like I've done it so many times for audio, so I kind of know what goes where.
Okay.
But no, I've never like studied it properly, which I
Mm.
probably should. Like, I think at some point I'm gonna need to hire an accent coach
Yeah, it'd be
so I can
good.
keep things fresh.
Yeah.
Me.
Is there a word or phrase you've had to say so many times in recordings that it's like completely lost all meaning?
It's not so much a word or a phrase, but doing the laugh I do in audios, like on autopilot now when people are talking. The laugh I do in audios is probably not the laugh I would normally do in real life because I'm a cackler. But now like I've changed, so like people will tell me a joke and or like say something funny that's happened recently, and instead of laughing normally, I'll do the yeah, that is so funny. And I'm like, sorry, I just worked in front of you. Or like when
And they
I
have no
or
idea.
I like will groan when I like exert effort. Like one of my friends has like a very low car. Like it's Mazda. And whenever I like hop in, I have to like crouch all the way down. And I've started like whenever I get in, I'm like, oh. And
You
so
moan when
I
you get.
apologize. I apologize. I'm sorry. I'm working. I'm working. I'm in work mode.
They're like, here's $5. Give
Yeah,
you my month subscription.
So what's the strangest thing you've been asked to voice?
the strangest thing I have done voices for is like what I call my twink voice, which I use to annoy the shit out of my friends. They'll be like, I don't know, can you come help me set this board game up? And I'm like, yes. Oh my God, you want me to help you? Oh my God, yes. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'll be so good at setting that board game up for you. Oh my goodness.
Oh my
And there are some characters that I've done that have been like that, but like genuine.
Is there a voice you want to that you've never been asked to?
Oh, I would love to do an audio where I sound as stereotypically unattractive as possible. Where it's like, yes, you like that? Is that what you like? It's very like Squidward, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. So if anybody wants to hear,
It's very Urkel.
it's very Urkel too.
You'd be, I think Smudge or Kaz, I forget who said it last. We were chatting with somebody, and we were talking kind of something like this, and we called it being a Timu Dom, like you're the Timu
Oh, yeah, the
version.
Timu Dom.
Timu Dom.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody else is booked out, so you kind of gotta make the best of what's
right?
available. Yeah. Its
Smudgy.
comedic value would be a lot higher than its spice value. But like,
It could be
I've
a
got like
safer work one.
yeah, I've got like 150 audios where I do the sexy voice, Like
Yeah.
I'll
Exactly.
do one
Branch out
where
a bit, Timmy. Come on.
I'm actually the new Quinn celebrity that they're having on for
Ah.
their it's just
Yes,
me
knew
but
it.
doing the
Knew it.
Urkel voice.
Yes, Timu Timmy, the newest original.
Yes, Timmy. Utva.
Utfa. Utfa.
I told you it stick.
It does stick.
That'll be my
Announcement
vocal
confirmed.
stim for next week, just walking around the house going, Utva.
Utva.
Utfa. Totally.
The next person you introduce yourself to, you're gonna have to say, "I'm Utva."
Hello, I am Utva.
So we've covered the fact that you are extremely talented in lots of ways, but what's the most useless talent that you've got?
Trying to think of what useless talents I can name. Sorry, that was really I just like I
You
can
got
name.
so excited then.
I loved
know,
it. I just got,
because
I love it.
because I was like, what useless talents do I have? I can name. I'm gonna say with confidence, even though I'm not confident, the first 40 winners of Survivor and their seasons. Maybe I can. Am I naming them, or do we have time for
Yes.
that? Oh, yeah,
You're
You're
at
gonna
least
do
naming the
40.
first 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
Borneo was Richard. Australia was Tina. Africa was Ethan. Marquesas was Vesipia. 5 was Thailand and Brian. 6 was I think Tom. Maybe Tom was somewhere different. Then there was Sandra.
A few years later.
Michelle won Co-Wrong, which is funny because Co-Wrong was filmed first and then Millennials versus Gen X was filmed second, but they aired opposite.
How did what? Why? Why?
I don't.
Why do you know that?
I love reality, like competition reality TV, Survivor.
So does Kazza. Yeah.
I have never
Yes.
seen an episode.
I haven't either.
Oh my
That is
God.
so fair.
I know,
That is
I
very
know.
fair. It's a big time
I'm not
investment.
ashamed. I'm not ashamed about it. I've done way more things in my life that I'm more ashamed about than that.
It's a great show. I never want to be on it. Every time Jeff Probst says, "Hey, you sitting on the couch, come on, apply for Survivor." Every single time I go, "Nope."
Nope.
You're like, I'm good as you take a sip of wine on the couch.
Can I
literally.
ask a question on that useless,
Utfa.
skill?
Yeah.
Utfa. Can I ask a question on that useless skill? Other than this, where would you bring that up? At a Survivor, like, listening party, a watching party, whatever?
Well, genuinely, if anybody asks me about like TV, that's something I'll bring up. But also, like, probably actually, I have memorized it as like a useless skill, but I always forget that I have it. So it really is useless in the sense that like I don't remember that I can do it half the time.
Love it.
You know.
There used to be a show in the UK called You Bet.
And now, here's your host on You Bet, Matthew Kelly.
Where people used to go on and it was all about, useless talents. Somebody knew every single make of car from the car door opening and shutting.
I love that. See, that's the thing. I love the difference in stakes between like US reality TV and UK reality TV. I feel like US reality TV, when you hear about like a drama from US reality TV, it's like, I know you slept with him. I know you slept with Megathy. Like Megathy, like what the fuck? How dare you sleep with my boyfriend? And then the UK version, it's like, Tom has taken Anne's Pavlova out of the fridge.
Right. Can I just say, I felt that was extremely racist.
Okay.
I have auditioned for The Amazing Race 3 times.
I love the Amazing. I met Phil Kogan actually back in
You
New
did?
Zealand. Yeah, 'cause
Really?
he's a Kiwi.
Oh, that's right.
And
Oh,
he like
Christchurch.
he came into a marketing firm. And I just talked to him briefly. Like I wasn't super into The Amazing Race, which is unfortunate because I probably would have been like more of a, had a bigger reaction. But yeah, it was very nice, very like laid back kind of guy. Which
Yeah.
I imagine if you're backpacking around the world for months at a time as your job, you kind of have to be a bit go with the
Yeah.
flow.
Yeah, true.
You're
But
not
you
going to
see
get
that I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. They're begging to go on that show.
Yeah, that's true. I love that clip of
That's
Gemma
my favourite
Collins.
reality show of all time.
Gemma Collins on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here when she won't get on
Obsessed
the
New
helicopter.
Zealand.
I love it. I stumbled at the first hurdle, yeah, but it's like that story, The Slug and the Snail, or whatever it's called. I love Gemma Collins.
It's when she said, "Yeah, I don't have an air fryer," and I was
Don't
like,
have an
"Why
air
don't you
fryer?"
have an air fryer?
Or-
Don't have an
or
air fryer
crickets.
because I feel like that it's sucking the air out of the room, and I'm gonna die. I think my air fryer is trying to kill me." And they're like, "What?" Yeah, no, it's true. It's true. Like, you are not helping yourself here, GC. You are not.
No, honestly, I just love how she breaks the illusion of everything though. Like even in Big Brother when she was on there, she wanted to get out and she's like arguing with the producer. She's like, "Do you think these prats are gonna pay my mortgage? Oh, I've got money." I was like, okay, well, thanks for rubbing it in, Juicy.
Done.
What's your go-to karaoke song, Timmy?
I went to karaoke recently, so I should know.
And please sing it.
Black hole sun, won't you come and wash away the rain? Black hole sun, won't you come? Won't you come?
Wow, a little run at the end. Nice.
Beautiful.
I've never heard. What was that song?
I love that song so much.
Black Hole Sun by Soundgarden.
Oh.
Which is like
Oh.
90s
That's not-
grunge.
that's
But then
not
if it
across
wasn't,
the Atlantic.
if it's like a more common like House of the Rising Sun used to be my go-to, and like Valerie, I love Valerie too. It's like a little duet.
Oh,
Oh, I bet you do Valerie well. That
Oh,
sounded
yeah.
awful.
Valerie.
Go on, good old Valerie. Go on, girl.
or it sounded
Sorry,
great,
Valerie.
Kazza.
Go on, Valerie.
Sorry to anyone named Valerie. I mean the song.
Everybody
That's
named Valerie is now going, get in.
Yeah.
What has happened to this conversation?
I don't know. I love it. I love when we go on this
Amazing.
roller coaster of a
I
ride.
know.
Yeah, I love a good sidetrack during conversation, so I apologize in
Survivor to
advance, but
Gemma
I'm like,
Collins to
I love it too.
Do you have any favorite just TV shows you're watching right now that are not like reality TV?
I have just started watching The Pit, actually, which
It's
is
so amazing.
so good. I see it all the time on TikTok, so I know kind of I've seen what happens in season 2, but I'm on season 1, and it's bad because I'm already like looking at characters. I'm like, I don't like you, but not because you're doing anything wrong right now. It's because in season 2, like I don't like you. Yeah, and then Adolescence as well. I've been watching recently. Stephen Graham, my favorite actor.
God, Stephen Graham.
It's my favorite actor of all time.
It's on the list.
I think he's
That is
great in everything he does.
I mean, there is no spoilers. I just cried at the end. Sobbed
God.
for half an hour at the end.
Amazing. I watched it because you
watch it.
recommended it, Smudge, to
Yeah.
me. And
Mhm. I haven't yet.
I've also been watching documentaries as well. I don't know. I didn't used to like documentaries, but now I love them.
I love them.
I've been
Love
watching a
them.
bunch on the FLES. Just crazy. Like
Really?
Keep sweet, pray and obey.
yeah, I just watched Keep Sweet, Pray and Obey, and then the new one, Trust Me, as well.
The new one,
about
Trust Me.
Yes, that I think that's so fascinating. There was one moment that have you seen it, Smudge?
Yes, I have. Yeah.
The moment
Gobsmacked. The
the
jaw on the
moment
floor.
where
The chair.
the moment where gnomes came out and sat on the chair. I was like, there is no way in hell. I stood up from the couch. I was like, what is happening? There is no way they like got over an interview.
Genuinely, it was like, you remember that documentary where it turned out to be the mum that was sending the text? to her
Yes.
daughter?
Yes.
Oh my God! Stop.
It was like
It was
that.
that
It was like that.
moment.
Unbelievable.
I don't even know why are we here? What are we talking about?
I don't know. I don't know, but it's fantastic.
I just know this.
Oh, you know what? It started with Useless Talent,
We did.
That's
Yeah.
one.
and it was Survivor, and
Useless
then
talents for you.
And now we're doing like a weekly recap of reality TV.
Yeah.
Is what I'm hearing.
Utva does
Okay.
reality. Where's
yeah, we'll be
Yeah,
editing
sorry.
out lots. This is just conversations. Go on.
Dying.
Oh my God. I don't even know where we are anymore. Oh, we're back to Quinn.
Oh, that's right. That's why we're here. Like voice work. Yeah. Do you? I don't know. Like, and you don't have to like obviously dox yourself, but like, do you live in a place where like your neighbors could ever hear what you're doing?
Yeah. And that terrifies me every day.
Oh,
I saw my neighbors for the first time because I've only been in my new place for a few months now.
oh,
And obviously the apartment next to me, my office shares a wall with the apartment next to me. So and my booth is right up against the wall, which it should be fine. I mean, the booth is sound cancelling, so I think it's probably okay. But I saw them for the first time earlier this week, and I was like, "Keep your head down. Don't look at them. Don't look at them. Don't look." But I don't know if they have heard anything. If anything, they'd probably be more pissed off by like the singing that I've been doing. Like,
To be fair, if they come out humming Les Mis, then you know they've heard you.
yeah, but that's in the shower, so I'm not sure. They've been,
Right?
like, I'm not sure where they've been hiding there. That's in like a whole different
yeah.
room. That'd be more worrying, actually.
Are we going down this road now?
Sorry.
I
I blame Utva because he's just so easy to talk to that I just want to talk to him about everything.
It's true.
100% it's Udfa.
So back to the regular scheduled programming in
Yeah.
your Quinn Wrapped of 2025. Your listeners listened more than 6.3 million minutes. 6.3 million minutes of your
Yeah.
audios. So how did that feel?
I remember the first thing I did when I saw the number, and the thing I'm doing now is the conversion. So I was like 6 million minutes. How much is that? It was 11 and a half years.
Awesome.
My
11 and a half years worth of moaning.
That sounds even more impressive.
It does,
Insane.
doesn't it? They should do Quinn Wrapped on that.
Yeah, because to get people to listen to like more than 5 minutes of anything, as a creator is like a task already.
Mm.
But so I was just like, I was blown away, to be honest. Like I put hard work and love into what I do, no matter what I do. And just to see it reflected, I suppose. And obviously people appreciating that hard work felt very rewarding.
Mhm.
Yeah. And I mean, 11 and a half years of me moaning, like that would be torture to some people.
That's just
So
one
we're-
year.
A decade. Yeah. So
Oh,
it's
I
what?
thought
yeah.
you just said I thought
Yeah.
you just said a dickhead.
Me too.
A decade.
Totally heard
Dickhead.
dickhead.
Said
We
a
have
decade, didn't you?
we have a like an ad in New Zealand where it's like a guy's like, "Hey, can you come help me with my dick?" And it's for like a weather coating for wood. It's like,
Okay.
"Come help
Oh,
me
Yes.
like
paint
your
my
deck,
dick."
yeah.
Yeah.
So in 11 and a half years of listens,
Jesus.
have you ever gotten fan feedback that genuinely caught you off guard? Like whether it was a Quinn comment or from anyone that caught you off guard?
Sometimes people will say stuff that's like you can only say it if it's anonymous, and it's not bad stuff. It's just like I'm glad you're comfortable sharing that with me. But I remember the people. I've got this comment multiple times now, and it's not been from the same person because I've checked. I've had multiple comments where people are like, "Listened in front of my grandma," and I'm like, "Okay, you don't need to tell me that." Like,
Oh, sweet Lord.
like why is it like? I'm not that. I told you I'm not a dilf. Like I'm not a gilf. Like I don't need to know what
Apparently.
grandma's doing right now. Like that kind of thing is always really funny. And then the amount of comments, like especially on how not to role play, I got multiple comments being like, "I like that autistic man. I like that man." I'm like, oh my God, Jesus Christ!
Oh my
Like,
God.
Sweet Lord.
oh God, that's not what I was going for. Like, I think the only thing
Yeah.
is just being more like aware of other people's experiences. I think,
Mm.
things I wouldn't even have ever considered
Yeah.
really. Even like in work, like there was a period where I had to like make adjustments to make audios completely inclusive. And so it was like just recoding that kind of subconscious thinking that you might have.
Yeah, I mean, I often wondered, like, because, recording so many audios and, all the spicy bits of it, like, do you kind of just get over it? So I wonder, like outside of work, since like I think about when I was a kid and I worked at an ice cream shop. I didn't want ice cream when I came home. I was like, please keep the ice cream away.
Actually, yes, that is a good thing. I think this like I don't really I wouldn't say I like it consumed a heap of porn anyway, but I
Hmm.
definitely don't really do it that much at all now because it genuinely it reminds me of work. You know what I mean? Like like
Yeah.
Yeah.
audio porn especially. I think I used to listen to a decent amount of it, and now
Hmm.
I'm I'm like, oh, did they cut there? Oh, I like that sound effect. Is that like what
Right.
pack is that from? You know what I mean?
Oh,
It's hard
yeah.
to
It's
turn your
like
brain off from that.
professional.
It's a
Yeah.
busman's holiday. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. It reminds me of this episode, so I just have to say it, but there's an episode of Friends where Rachel is trying to date this male OBGYN and they're talking to stuff and about things and literally she's like, "Oh yeah, I'm a waitress." And he's like, "Yeah, see, at the end of the day, aren't you just like, I don't ever want to see another cup of coffee?" And
Yeah.
he's an OBGYN and she's
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, I can't date this guy."
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think we're gonna work out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I do. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah. So it sounds like you've also gotten comments like you just said about like people expressing the impact of your work as well. Like kind of like how powerful the work is. It's fun, it's playful, it's spicy, but it's really impactful as well. And so you mentioned some comments
Mhm.
about people who have been helped by your work.
Yeah,
Like, does that
yeah,
surprise you when you started this work? Did you expect to have that kind of impact?
yeah. It did surprise me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never engaged myself in the mindset of I'm doing this to like heal people or to like
Yeah.
enrich
Yeah.
people's lives. I've been pretty consistent in the fact that I'm like, I want to make porn that's like got plot to it. That's kind of like, fun. And that's like always been my line of thinking. Like I've never tried to cater it towards any kind of angle in particular when it comes to like listeners. I always kind of just approach it from my own lens of what I find cool and creative, and luckily people seem to align with that. But yeah, it definitely did surprise me the fact that people genuinely like find it therapeutic in a way at
Hmm.
times,
Yeah.
and it's not really something that you think you're capable of. I think for me personally, like, yeah, in this kind of industry, I didn't think I'd be changing lives. I don't think I'm changing lives. Let's again.
No,
that's
you are
tall
changing
poppies.
lives.
Tall
You are.
poppies.
No,
Yeah,
no, you
you really
are.
are.
Okay,
Yeah.
making them worse.
I was going to say, what do you wish the industry did better? The AE industry.
I think because it's so new, everything is still very self-run and self-managed. We don't have like a union or anything like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
You know what I
Right.
mean?
Mhm.
So I think, not that I'm saying like we need a union, but I think I would love going into the future there to be more structure, I suppose, in terms of supporting emerging creators. You know, once you've been doing it for a while, you kind of have your own process and it's hard to break out of that. But I think new creators sometimes can feel like they're blown around in the wind a bit, and
Mm.
Hmm.
there's a lot to navigate. You know, there
Yeah.
will be people who want to do business with you who who like you shouldn't. Like there will be people, I like, for example, there's people who want to use your voice for generative AI. There are people who will want you to do things like scripts, for example, where it is like self-inserts that they've done as the right. And it's just there are things that you need to navigate as a creator that there isn't like a guide for.
Yeah.
So I think having something in place, like in terms of support for emerging voice actors, would be really good.
Mm.
What would you say to somebody who's curious but feels like a little embarrassed and awkward about being into audio erotica and wants to listen to it more?
I think the community is a lot bigger than I think a lot of people realize. So it's not something that is just specific to you. There are a lot of people who consume this type of content, and I think it can be for a variety of different reasons, right? Maybe you're not attracted to visual pornography. Maybe you're like me, for example. I always liked that it felt like there was like an actual plot and storyline and characters that you could follow more so than other forms of porn. It's kind of easy to sit here and say like there's, you know, nothing to be ashamed of when shame is such an internalized thing that people can have developed over years. But I think like approaching something that you like with an open mind, as long as it's not harming somebody else, I don't think is wrong, like ever, really. You know, I'm not somebody to yuck somebody's yum ever, you know, like as long as it's safe, sane, and legal, have at it. Have fun with it too. Like I think sex is often, especially through the media, kind of hyped up as this big, you know, mammoth thing, even when it comes to like self sexual experiences and self pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
It can be just fun and
Yeah.
silly and light. It doesn't need to be massive cathartic experiences. And so just whatever your purpose is for listening to audio erotica, I think you're valid in that. So that's what
Nice.
I'd say as like a kind of
Love that.
single sentence.
Exactly, and creators are just normal people, you know. They have useless talents and watch Survivor all day.
Yeah. Well, it's Survivor 46. I can name the Big Brother winners now if you want. I'm kidding.
Craig, UK, number one person.
Amazing. Amazing.
Kind of the last question, really, that we always ask our guests who come on. What is your definition of sexual freedom?
It's gonna sound like a weird word to describe it, but adaptation, because I don't think sexual freedom can ever be the same. Like there's no one broad definition of sexual freedom over every person. Some people are strictly monogamous, some people are non-monogamous, you know, some people are vanilla and what they like and what kind of kinks they have, and then other people are the opposite. And so I think sexual freedom to me is the ability to be any of those things and, you know, fit into any of those boxes without prejudice or like judgment. That's what it would be for me, as long as, you know, I mean, sexual freedom, the VAs are kicking around in the Quinn retirement home in like 50 years, you'll probably get a first-hand experience of what sexual freedom's like.
You're all sitting around having audio nights. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. No, but yeah, that's it to me. Just like, yeah, freedom from prejudice based on sexuality and who you like and what you like to do with them.
What a great
Nice.
take.
Love it.
Now I'm picturing you in your retirement home and Tim Tams all around you going, I recognize his voice.
You're trying to get away from them talking to you, but you're on your walker, so you can't get away.
Yeah, the tennis balls on the bottom of the wall.
It's been lovely. Useless Timidity VA.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
Yes.
No, thank you very much for having me again. I really appreciate it. It's always fun to talk about this kind of thing. And like, I think VAs, or a lot of them, don't really get this opportunity to talk so candidly about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been a pleasure.
Yeah.
As you found out, we are a no holes barred podcast.
No, I love it. I love it.
Accurate.
Right?
We can talk about serious stuff, and we can also talk about utter shite.
Yeah, let me know. Let me know when you're like running the Traders Quinn edition, because if you need like a host, I can't do Alan Cummings'
my
accent,
God.
but I can practice in the meantime.
You can get it down. Yeah.
Quinn
totally.
VAs do traitors. Come on.
Oh, it'd be so good. I love that. I'd love to be a trader hunter. I feel like I'd be not too obvious as a trader, but I feel like at least in real life, people would look at me and regardless of whether I was or wasn't, they'd be like, trader, he's a trader. Because I'm like, I'd love to be like the villain in that kind of thing, but I know that I have that reputation with my friends, so
Yeah. I think I'd make a good trader because
yeah.
I lie believably, which is not great, but it's just what I do.
No, I
That's
get
just
that.
what it is.
You heard it here first.
Well, no, my grandmother would always say, like, you can talk your way into or out of anything. Like, I don't lie well. It's like I can navigate conversations and direct them creatively.
It's kind of good for Quinn though, because you take like 20 people whose job it is to like sweet talk people and like act. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
Until that happens, Utva, we will, have you back on. But it's been brilliant. I've absolutely loved the conversation. The majority of it is going to end up on the editing floor because it's got absolutely fuck all to do with what we were supposed to be talking
you've got
about.
to release the Snyder cut that's like 3 hours long.
Right? Oh, yes.
100%. Now this is
Yes.
we're keeping a lot of it.
All day long. But yeah, absolute
Lovely.
pleasure. And,
Yeah.
Wonderful.
I'm so excited we got you back, and we can't wait to have you back on again, to be fair.
I can't and please
Thank you.
please make the
I
announcement
really
that
appreciate
your name
it.
is going to Utva. That would be great.
Please.
Utva, yeah. Utva.
Utva.
Breaking news.
I'll post a story today that just is Utva OOTVA and there's no context. I just see what the reaction is.
And just see what people say.
Smudge a
like-
TM.
No, you just got to do UTVA because then people will figure it out.
Yeah. I was like, how many shots have you had today of tequila?
And then all of a sudden they'll listen to this and they'll go, oh my
Oh,
God.
put it together now.
Exactly.
Right.
That's going to be our teasers when we're promoting this. We're like, next up on Hit the Spotlight, Utva.
Utva.
And we'll just let people
Utva.
let it ride. They'll be like,
I love
"What's
it because I will listen in and it'll literally be like I'm a new listener because I'll forget everything I've said. Like it happened last
Right.
time, and I'll be like, why the fuck did I say that? I'll be like, what was wrong with me that day?
I mean, worst comes to the worst, you can just drop the name in. It can be a Russian bartender called Utva, and you're ordering a vodka. Utva, one vodka. Utva, one vodka.
It'll pop up in a subsequent Quinn audio somewhere down the line.
Yes.
Yeah, my
Love it.
guarantee.
I have never been prouder.
You get a writer's credit, I think. I think you get like, I don't know, 15%.
so.
It's like a fair,
I
right?
don't need anything. Just put
Okay,
smudgy.
named by Smudgy.
No, smudgy.
Thanks, Timmy.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Timmy. It's been so
guys.
fun.
Bye.
See you later.
Later.
Bye.
Bye. How great was that talking to Utva?
Oh,
Oh, Utva. I want him to come back on already.
Smudgy, if he changes his name to your name, or at least mentions it, I love Utva.
God,
I love that so much.
Do you know, when it came into my head, I was like, the first thing I thought was, Kerry's going to tut.
I loved it so much. No, there were plenty of other reasons I tutted on. Yeah, you this
Yeah, I know.
episode.
all of a sudden my brain will go one way and I'll see Kaz's eyes rolling and then it should just go,
I'm like, where did she just go? I'm like, I don't even understand that question.
no.
Oh my God. It is sometimes though it'll be like not an eye roll, but like Kazo, you'll do like a head tilt thing, and I'm like, ooh, did I just? Yeah, it's like a head tilt thing. I'm like, oh fuck. Yeah, it's like really?
Like a German Shepherd when he hears a high pitched noise.
Yes. Yes, like when a dog's like
exactly.
Yes.
So there was lots of those through that interview because it was phenomenally good, and B,
so freaking
we
fun.
went off track so many times.
So fun.
So fun.
It was the best roller coaster ride ever.
Right? I don't even usually
God,
like roller coasters.
I've never talked about TV so much in my life. Like, this is amazing. Yes.
It was like, all of a sudden, it was like, who are we? What podcast do we do?
I'm sorry. What are we here for? What are we here to talk about? We like to show all of the facets of the professionals shaping this industry.
They are human beings.
They're just
Not
like
just
us.
They are. They
Creators, they're just like us.
yes, they eat and poo the same as we do.
All right, that's going a little too far there, Smudgy.
Sorry.
No, I'm just kidding.
There it is.
Kazo did the head tilt.
There's a head tilt. On that note, Timmy, thank you so much. It's been amazing as always.
Thanks, Timmy.
Thanks, Utfa. And thank you, Cliticins, for listening to another episode of Quincast. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we did, the wild ride we just took you on. We'll be back again with another crazy, unpredictable roller coaster of an episode. But until then, this is Kaza. Your voice matters.
This has been Jules. Go put those lips to good use.
And this has been Smudge. Keep wanking.